When Manchester United agreed a deal worth up to £8 million to sign Tynan Thompson, a Tottenham player no less, everyone was asking the same question. Who? After all, £8 million is no small fee for an 18-year-old academy player who hasn't even made his senior debut. This begs the question, who exactly is Tynan Thompson? And what does Michael Carrick see in him that suggests he could break into the first team sooner rather than later? Thompson rose through Tottenham's academy as not just one of the club's brightest attacking prospects, but as one of the most highly regarded young forwards representing England at youth level. Operating primarily on the left wing, he delivered impressive numbers last season. 13 goals and 6 assists across Spurs' under-18 and under-21 sides, including 7 goals in 7 UEFA Youth League games. And while he is yet to make a senior appearance, he did get a feel for first-team training under Thomas Frank, being named on the bench 3 times in matchday squads. However, with limited opportunities and a congested pathway at Spurs, it urged Thompson to seek a clearer route to senior minutes this summer. And as soon as they learned of his availability, United moved in. The transfer feels familiar to another made in January 2025 when United signed Aidan Heaven from Arsenal's academy for £1.5 million. Bro, Thompson even looks like Aidan with a touch of Michael Olise too. 18 at the time, Heaven quickly broke into the senior side and has since made 24 appearances, proving particularly invaluable during last season's injury crisis in defence. At Arsenal, it was always going to be a tall order for Aidan to break into the first team. Ahead of him in the centre-back pecking order were Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White, Timber and Calafiori. Making regular appearances with the first team seemed a distant dream, even if he was deemed ready for it. Thompson arrives with even less senior experience than Aidan did, given that Aidan had at least made his professional debut for the Gunners in a brief 10-minute cameo in the Carabao Cup before joining United. 18 months later, and United appear to be following the same blueprint. Identify elite academy talent in England's youth market, act decisively, and accelerate their progression by offering the clear pathway and game time they crave. Indeed, many assumed he would initially develop behind the scenes. Instead, within 24 hours of signing, Thompson was already training with the first team, a clear sign of Carrick's belief in him and United's intention to fast-track his development. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, we'd be incredibly grateful if you subscribed. Your support helps us grow and continue creating the content you love. Thompson may still be raw, but he fits a clear need. United have long lacked a truly direct goal-scoring winger, someone quick, fearless and willing to attack defenders one-on-one. That is exactly what Thompson brings. He is explosive over short distances, confident in isolation and always looking to drive forward. Just as compelling as his skill set is his ambition to become among the very best players in the world within the next decade. Carrick could be the ideal manager to guide him. Having overseen Morgan Rogers' breakout during his stint managing Middlesbrough, he has shown a willingness to trust young attacking talent. But Thompson will also need guidance on the pitch, and that's where a like-for-like player in Marcus Rashford could become crucial. Firstly, Rashford knows better than anyone the pressure that comes with being a young talent at Old Trafford. Now 28 and with major tournament experience for England and a La Liga title to his name from his loan spell at Barcelona, he stands as one of the more seasoned figures in Carrick's squad. So, if he remains for what will be a second chance at the club, he will no doubt be expected to lead. But stylistically too, the parallels between Thompson and Rashford are equally striking. Despite his tender age, Thompson is already over 6 feet tall like Rashford and combines physical presence with sharp footwork. Though predominantly right-footed, he manipulates the ball comfortably with his left, making him unpredictable and capable of driving inside or staying wide. And like Rashford, he is a traditional touchline winger who stretches defences and attacks space in behind. If Rashford stays, his main competition for the left-wing role will come from Matheus Cunha, but the Brazilian offers a very different profile. Cunha prefers to drift infield, come short and link sharp combinations in tight spaces rather than stretch the pitch or threaten in behind. Rashford and Thompson, by contrast, bring something else entirely. Natural width, direct running and the kind of verticality that forces defences to turn and retreat. For United, this isn't just a gamble on potential. It's a calculated investment in a profile they've been missing. And if United have judged this right, they haven't just signed a prospect. They may well have secured the future of their left flank for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more content like this. Also, don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you never miss a beat. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.